Wagwan people, welcome back. You don't know where you are. You are in my cave, the XCAVE. And my name is Kevoy B. And today, guys, you know the thing. Hold on, guys. You know, simple social media, more boss. Big up myself. You understand? Here we go now. Today in XCAVE, we have some really nice guests. Hello, guys.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
I'm good. Nice
Everybody
to meet
all
you.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm really happy to be here. I'm Audrey. I'm a writer and a YouTuber.
Get them.
I'm Cletus Ajay, movie actor, director, and producer.
What you?
My name is Bridget Sabi. I'm an actress. Yes.
Nice.
You're an actress, yes. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thank
As
you.
usual, I like to
you.
brief everyone and tell them that, hey, this show is unfiltered, it's raw.
Yeah.
We can say anything we feel. There is no right opinion and wrong opinion. You understand? It's
Right.
just opinion. See it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that we know that. See, there's a lot of societal pressure on adults nowadays. Well, not even nowadays, because it's been happening a long time
Yeah.
for adults to have children. But many people don't want to have children.
Yeah.
And I find that to be true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how do we curb the thought of people wanting? Let me ask you. First things first. Do you want kids?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
No.
You get no.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not
Either you're
sure.
sure or you're not sure.
I'm not
Come
sure
on.
if I do. Right now, my answer is leaning towards no, but then I'm open
Why?
to my answer changing in a couple of years.
Why is your answer saying no now?
I think that parenting is a very big responsibility, and I don't know if I'm well positioned yet for it. There's a lot of work that I might need to do on myself first, so I don't really see myself there yet. Yeah.
So how will you ever see yourself there?
Time will tell.
What exactly are you looking for? What are the characteristics that you're looking for?
In myself?
Yeah,
or
in yourself that will say, okay, yes, I am prepared now for a child.
Okay. Well, I can sort of generalize this anyway, because I feel like if somebody wants to be a parent, right, it's a very big responsibility because you're literally bringing an entire human being into the world, right? So, well, aside the basic things where you should be prepared financially and all that, one should also be prepared mentally because most times somebody might have a mental health issue and might pass it on to the child without knowing, right? So that's something
Okay.
that you should be careful of. You should also be careful of your personality itself because there's a lot of things about you that might not be very good. Like
Pass on to children.
Yeah, exactly. You
All
need
right,
to
hold
check
on.
your habits
Hold on.
and things
Oh.
such as.
Yeah, I'm so interested.
What? Like that?
You feel like you're in the hot chair now, you're in the hot seat.
Well.
You want to come back to you? Let's come back to you.
Yeah,
Let's come
yeah,
back to you. Bridget, you want kids?
Yes, of course, I want to have kids. I feel it's just a beautiful experience.
It's
think
a
in as much
beautiful
as-
experience.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
think.
What do you mean?
Well,
I don't understand.
yeah, I think because I think kids are just beautiful. I don't know. To me, it's just something that when I see, I'm like, oh my God, I want to have a baby. I want to have a kid. But as she said, you need to take a lot of things into consideration. Number one is finances.
All right, I'm just
yes.
ask you. If you think pretty is enough.
No. Yeah, no. I think I said finances, you need to be mentally ready. You need to have a partner who is willing to support you because I feel it's not a one-way thing. Having a kid is like the whole society is now involved. Everybody is, your family, everybody's involved now in raising that child. So you need to watch your setting, where you are. Are you really fit to have that child? And also for me, personally, I'd want to be married before having kids because growing up, I didn't grow up with my
What if
father.
you never get married?
I think I'll get married.
Ooh.
I will get married.
Okay.
I'm very confident about that.
You can stay there.
Nice.
You can stay there.
Yeah, I'm very confident.
I
I'm gonna
believe
have-
you. I
yeah.
believe you. I believe
Yeah,
you.
so I love kids and I would want to have kids, yes.
Yeah. All right, Cletus. You agree? Who do you agree with? Which side?
I totally go by what both of them
Both of them said it,
say.
both of them said
in
different
in
things.
some area, which is
All right.
it all boils down to a bit kind of financial.
Yeah.
You understand me? Yeah, I love children so much, and it hurts me when I see children, suffering.
Yes, that's true.
Do you understand me? And I beat my chest and I say, okay, not necessarily, I didn't, not, to me, it's not that I had a bad parentry or I had from where I come from that is you wake up, there will be no food. You get me?
Gotcha.
I didn't come to that. Where I'm coming from wasn't that kind of.
It wasn't that abject.
Yeah.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
okay.
was. You can feed 3 times as many as you want, but at times you foresee where you want your children to be or where you think you should be, but because of some certain kind of financial limitation, you couldn't obtain what you wanted to. Yeah. So, and that's why I never had a child. But I love children. Yeah, I had children. I love children. One of my weak points in life is children.
Why is that so? What is so nice about children?
I don't know. It's kind of a chemistry.
I have 2 of the rudest.
It's kind of a chemistry to the extent that
Cletus, I have 2 of the rudest sons.
You have one?
Yeah, they're rude, very rude. You understand? They're pressure.
Yeah.
You understand? What makes that beautiful?
That's where I'm coming from. It's like you having a being, seeing a human being joining the earth. Because as people are coming, some are going.
Yeah.
And some are going, yeah.
All of us.
But some people go to there, someone go to there.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
But to me personally, it's a necessity that as a woman, I should have a child.
It's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
Really, yeah.
That is interesting. You would say that.
Yeah,
Do you think it would be
it's a necessity.
Hold on, Audrey.
It's a necessity.
I understand where he's coming from because people really believe in
It's a
progeny
necessity.
and so as a human being, I should give
You
birth
have to
to somebody
reproduce.
because if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have
here.
come. And I get that, right? But the fact that you think something is a necessity doesn't mean you will be able to do it.
What was eating a necessity?
Was what?
Eating.
Eating a necessity?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Was drinking a
yes.
necessity?
Yes, you have to sustain yourself.
Can you avoid any of it?
No, you can't because you have to sustain yourself.
Good.
But you don't need a child to sustain
avoid
yourself.
having a child.
How can you avoid having a child?
You can't avoid having a child.
But that means we are going contrary to the will of God.
No.
To the will of God.
Okay, that's a valid argument. That's a very valid argument.
No, I mean,
This is assuming we are all Christian.
No, not even as a Christian. Christian. Even the Christian is being tried to destroy the whole formation of background. During our great-grandfathers, one man can marry as many as 10, 15 wives and have about 50 to 100 children.
Will he be able to take care of all of them?
Many they do. Many they do.
Well,
You see,
I mean, and then how about adoption? I mean, how about people who...
So
decide
you
to
are waiting
adopt?
for someone to give birth for you to go and adopt?
No,
Actually,
no,
but they're
see,
already-
I mean, no, there could be valid reasons. There could be valid reasons as to why somebody would adopt. Maybe it could be health issues. Maybe that woman has...
Because some people
Yeah.
genuinely cannot have children.
That means he couldn't give birth because there is a problem.
Yeah, so then
but
that
not
means it shouldn't
when
be a
you wake
necessity.
up and you decide that you don't want.
I mean,
So two people allowed to choose that.
It's a two thing. This is a scenario whereby you can have a child,
Okay, but you don't.
but you decided not to.
What's
but then
wrong
it's
with
a
that?
choice.
What's
We
wrong?
are all-
What's wrong with it is I see such a person that
Oh, wow.
You say what?
such a person. I don't want to.
You think
No,
they're
say
you
it.
think they're
Yes,
Something is not right
Something is
upstairs.
not. Okay. Can I say something?
Yeah, but of course you can say anything. Just as he said anything.
Something is not right
Hold on,
upstairs.
hold on, Bridget. Hold on.
Okay.
guys.
Right.
Everybody, each person is entitled to whatever
Exactly.
they think about
Exactly.
it. Fine. The same way you are entitled to this opinion, right?
Yeah.
Somebody is also entitled to having a child or not. You don't really have, how do I say it, a say in how somebody is going to live their life or the choices that they make and
Do
what
you
to do,
know?
right?
Do you know when you come to thought? What?
Hold on,
Let me
me-
laugh.
Do you know the
Let me
thought?
laugh.
Hey, let me.
Please allow me to laugh.
Hold on, guys. Hold
Please allow
on.
me to
Finish.
laugh. You see, I've come across a lot of people who are so invested in the choices that other people make. Do you get it? And it has to stop because for everybody to exist in the world peacefully, people should be allowed the right to make their own choices, right? And sometimes you just saying you don't want to have a child is a reason in itself, right? You don't really need to explain it to anybody because the person is not paying they're not paying anything for you. You don't pay your rent.
Okay, now, my
Hold on. I want you to bubble up. Bridget, you had something to say. Go ahead.
I'll say that having a child is not a necessity. It's not a necessity. Really, why should that be a necessity? A necessity is something that you can't live without. You understand? It's something that should be done. Yeah. Right? And then, I mean, I'm living here. I don't have a child, and I'm living. Really, who is going to charge you?
You know what? You know why you're saying that?
Why?
Because you're still in your early 20s.
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I
so
have
when you get to 30,
when
you get to 40, then you know the implication.
Wait, listen.
When you wake up, when you wake up, hold on. When you wake up and you walk here and Bridget, oh, you greet somebody. How are you? Oh, Bridget, I'm fine. How are you? How's your husband? How's your children?
Wait. So now I'm saying that she should give it because somebody is expecting.
That's why I say it's a necessity.
It's not a necessity. No.
It's like.
Guys.
Let me land.
Hello. Let's drink some juice. Take a sip of the juice.
I think that is.
Everybody take a sip of the juice.
Can I cheer?
Yeah, man. Cheers, everybody. Everybody cheers.
Hold up.
Hey, guys. I know it's eating. But we cannot talk over each other. See?
Yeah.
We have to allow each other to speak. You understand? All right, go ahead, Audrey.
Okay, I didn't finish.
No, it was a
Bridget. Oh, you're finish.
Yeah. So I feel having kids is not a necessity because we are entitled to our opinions, as Audrey said, and we all have our choices. You understand? I choose not to drink water. That is none of your business. If I want to die, that's your own problem. That's my own problem.
Yes,
people do crazy things. People have weird, conceptions about everything. And it's them. I mean, the Bible said He has given us our own free will. You understand? Even the Bible Himself says that we have our own will to do whatever we want to do. You understand? So if I decide I want to have kids and I decide to adopt, how about that one? Imagine, I'm a billionaire. I choose to eat what I eat. I drive the car I want to drive. I enter here and then I dash my. What can you say? What can you talk about my kids? How about what's that one too?
Kevin, the same Bible says, good and evil I present before you. The same Bible says, choose good.
No. So having kids is
so not having children is bad.
It's bad.
Hey.
Okay. Actually,
what if in a circumstance where the lady has health issues?
That's where you're coming from. I answered that.
Okay.
That is a circumstance, that is a problem. But to you, that was no problem. But you decided, okay, you have your money. So who are you making that money for?
Hey, who are you making money?
Who are making the money to go?
Children. I have an orphanage and
children? Hey, maybe I can give. Why can't you give just your own?
Because I don't
Bridget, guys. Cletus, let me ask you something. You're saying it's a necessity for people to have children. But what about people who cannot afford to have children?
Exactly.
Good. Yeah. Now let me break it down so that all of us can understand and the viewers can understand. What I mean by necessity. Child is a necessity, like I said.
All right, explain
why is that? I'm coming. House is a necessity. So can you say it is your right? When you say it is your right to leave your house to go and sleep outside, what does that make you?
I don't know.
That means the person is not normal. But yet,
if you go camping,
but there are people who couldn't afford house. The only option is for what? To sleep on the street. But when you have the capability or the capacity of having a roof to lay your head, and to you think it is not necessary, then you decided to go to the street thinking it is me. I'm thinking on my own. It's my right. For you to go and lie down on the street and sleep on the street, that means, my brother, something is wrong upstairs.
Oh, I don't
so I see where he's coming from.
Hold on. Because what you're doing is that you're projecting all of your ideas onto other people. What you're saying is this. Oh, because I think this is what it is, then everybody must think this is what it is. No, I don't choose to live in a house. I will not.
Good. That means when I start thinking in a certain way, to the extent that I find it that eating extras from the gutter is normal to me, So, is it to my right? But the society see you that you are not right, that you need to go where? This is psychiatrist what? Hospital, because you're not taking normal.
Cletus, hold on. Cletus, hold on. We're going to go for a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to come back to this. Soon come.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition.
Jack, information we reassure, and the way information day, that be why you for join me on MX24. See, wherever the topics day, the stories day on social media, we are going to comb through the annals of the internet. We could disintegrate all the topical issues on social media. You see, when it comes to social media, you know, cause you're sure, you know how we do it, right? So yes, join the conversation because you know what, it is about to go down.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I'm Jason LA, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Welcome back, guys. Zane, we're back in my cave, the XCAVE, you see me? And guys, if you want to be a part of our conversation, you should use the hashtag XCAVE on Twitter, on TikTok, anywhere. You understand? You see me? So now we're back in our conversation. And guys, we're going to play Never Have I Ever. Zane, you guys understand Never Have I Ever?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I don't.
You know, all right, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain. Cletus. All right, so the show is, so the game is like this. We put up 5 fingers. We say never have I ever, and then I'll list an activity. If you have done that activity, then you put your finger down. If you have not, then you leave your finger up.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You got it?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Put your 5 fingers up, guys. Let's go. Ready? So the first one is...
This is a court and this is a magistrate.
Are you ready for your oath? All right. So never have I ever thought someone's kids should not have been born. No. Hey, I like your honesty. I wish I thought that. Never have I ever thought someone close to me was a bad parent.
Do you say if yes, I should remain or no?
No, if yes, then you put your finger down.
No, I never thought that. So
you never thought that yet? Never have I ever envisioned a better life without kids. I love my children. Never have I ever had baby fever. Never ever changed my mind about having kids. Hey, Charlie, hey, you're the first person. You're the first person to meet me on this show in this game. First person. Anyway, guys, thank you. Hey, Cletus, you never do nothing. No, I don't understand, my brother. I don't understand this. Anyway, yeah. Before we went to a break, Audrey wanted to make a point.
Yes,
So
yes,
let's go.
It was triggered by something he said. So you see, after you spoke, he said something about when you choose not to have kids, and then somebody meets you outside and asks, "Oh, how are you? Oh, how is the husband? How are the children?"
Yeah, what is
That's
that?
a red flag.
What do you mean it's a red flag?
Nobody should ever decide to have kids because of a type of conversation they're going to have with somebody like this.
Yeah.
Nobody has kids because of what somebody's going to think of them. If that's the reason for which somebody has kids, then that's a very selfish thing. And I don't think that should ever be a reason for which somebody will have children.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair
because
to say.
that's one very big stereotypical thing that really needs to be
Yeah.
debunked. Because I feel like maybe a lot of people might be pressured to have children because of society, because of the pressure that their parents might give them and so on. And if you're pushed to do something just because of what somebody else thinks of you, you might not even do it well. And you might end up destroying somebody's life. You might end up destroying this child's life because of yourself. It's not about you.
At all.
Can I ask a question?
And I feel it's divine, actually, for me personally. I think having children is divine. You know, if I'm a Christian, and I believe that, I mean, as the Bible says, that we should procreate, you know, and fill the earth. And so having kids is divine, yes. And also, you as a person, you will know when you're ready to have a kid. And if it's right for you, aside the health issues and everything, and then your personal choice. You know, people have varied reasons of not wanting to have a child. I have a friend who says she doesn't want to have kids, but then she chooses to get into adoption. You know, and before I used to think that was very primitive or very unfair, but then come to think of it, I feel it's a choice. You know, we all have our choices to make.
You're going to ask.
If my choice is not hurting anybody, why should I be
Let me ask you. I'll come to you.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. Have you wake up one morning and you see your little brother, little sister, cousin around 9-10 a.m. in the morning, and Monday like this or Tuesday like this, and just playing around? What would be the first thing you ask him or her?
This is a leading question. I think you're expecting me to say something. I'm not sure what you're expecting me to say.
Definitely you're going to ask him, why didn't you go to school?
Oh, on a Monday or a Tuesday.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if we're being
You're
fair,
going to ask him, you're gonna ask him, why didn't you go to school? Why do you ask him that question? Because it's a necessity.
Oh, yes.
When you get to the age of 30, heading to 35 to 40, that is a necessity for you.
Why?
to have kids.
Yes.
At
This
35
is bringing
or 40.
something
No,
else
let's say,
up.
let's say,
Give me some woman awkward now.
let me say, from your 20s going in,
Yeah.
they will just look you with one eyes, and they watch you, and they say, let's give her time.
Who's there? And who's giving who time?
Who is there? Who
You
is
know,
Who is living their life by somebody's
let
time?
me tell you, that is where we have
think
a
I agree
problem.
with you.
Let me answer her questions. You don't born to live you, just you. Once you are born, you are a product of a community.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
You are a product of a country.
I like
So
it.
you are not you entirely.
Okay.
Do you get my point?
Yes, I
Example right now, if I fell down right now, I'm not gonna carry myself to the hospital.
Yeah, you have other
People around me gonna carry me.
Exactly, yeah.
So, but the point is, if they tell me that Kevin tell me, hey Charlie, this is it's an alcohol, and if I drink all, I can fall down right now.
Yeah.
And everybody over here spoke to me about it. Don't take, and
You take it?
I take it. And something went wrong. The speed in which they will react in taking me to, if I'm not aware, will be different when they know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when in your 20s, that's why I said they're watching you. So I am speaking out of experience. I'm 37. And I know what I'm going through. So, and I say that I'm going to have a child. In my case, I didn't say I'm not going to have a child. That is where the problem. But I'm going to have a child. But I need to plan for that child.
And we all agree.
But the point that what the discussion he's bringing is that you do not want to have child at all. That's where I am against.
You're against people
Yes.
not wanting to have children?
Yes.
Well, you see, brother, I thought we were going somewhere with this. I thought we were getting to some common ground.
So I am saying that you're saying that you wouldn't have it at all because having it is a necessity. So whoever says that he don't want to have it, then that person have a lot of questions to answer.
To who? To who?
To your community, the woman who brought you to this world, to God who sent you to come and multiply.
I understand the God part because people feel like it's a, how do I say it? It's a calling. Like God has called you to procreate.
Because some people, what if?
But if you are saying, if you are saying that the person, okay,
let her finish.
I mean, what if I had a dream, or I saw this divine encounter, and then God told me not to have kids.
And he didn't tell you the reason why?
He did tell me.
He will tell you the reason.
Yeah,
What was the reason?
so I mean, you for one, probably you are not a Christian. Should I come tell you? Should I come and explain to you that okay, this is what I saw in my dream, and you're not a Christian? You're not going to believe me.
I'm a pure Christian.
Okay, what if?
It's a hypothetical.
Yes. What if you are not a Christian, and then I had that encounter, and then God told me not to have kids, due to His own reason, of which probably I wanted to, and I mean there are similar types of you out there who are against. I mean, people who don't want to have kids. And so with that reason, I have to come explain to you, and you won't understand because it's something personal. It's something I'm dealing with personally. You understand? So with what you're saying, that really, I don't know.
You see, let's go back to the topic.
Hold on. Let her talk first.
So you see, from what I'm seeing,
they can't defend what they are choosing. They can't defend it.
No, hold on. You see, he's already given me this idea of immediately judging people. Okay, maybe not judging is the word, but immediately judging people based off like their choice to not have kids, right? But then when you meet these people, they're not obliged to explain why they don't have children, right? And we will find that a lot of people have their own reasons, and they are under no circumstance supposed to explain it to you because you're not doing anything for them. It's their own life that they're living. I understand the community and all of that, right? But they're not supposed to explain it to you. Everybody has their reason. So for that alone, you are not supposed to judge anybody for their choice because they don't need to explain it to you. Unless you want to sit this person down, hello, you, come and sit down. Why don't you have children? Then they'll stand there and then they'll start explaining their life decisions. They don't, all of that is not necessary. Everybody has their reason and you don't need to judge anybody for simple.
And I feel, honestly, I agree with you with saying that, I mean, the society, yes, in our setting, African setting, they will judge you, they'll come at you, ask you lots of questions, people will bash you. I mean, on social media, there was this lady, if I'm permitted to mention her name, I've forgotten, I think, one actress.
Let's skip it.
Yeah, let's skip it. I mean, I think she posted a picture and then some of her fans came at her, insulting her, saying that why she's not having kids, and she was just insulting just because she has no child. And I think she's been married for, I don't know, from like a few years, maybe 2 or 3 years, and it was so unnecessary, you know, and I could feel her pain. And this lady came out to say that it's not like she doesn't want to have kids, but then due to health issues,
she has to come and say this on social media. She
didn't owe anyone an
but because of this, now she gives.
But wait, Carol. She killed the whole thing. She says the lady come and they say she couldn't give birth because of
but what she's saying
because of medical issue.
But the point is she didn't need to have to come to that point.
No, a health issue. The thing is,
what she's saying is this, brother. She's saying she shouldn't have had to come out and say she have health issues. You understand?
The question
hold on, bad man. So what she's saying is this: whether or not the woman decides to have a child, it is her opinion. It is her choice. You see what I say? If people want to come at her and say, hey, you should have a child, people shouldn't be allowed to do that. That is what she's saying. You see what I say? What you are saying now is that people should be allowed to do that.
Let me
should be held accountable for not having children.
You see, he even said a person is a public figure. So when you're a public figure, two of us, we owe people explanation.
Me?
No.
Yes, as a public figure, we own people. Let me tell you. See, that's the truth. Kevin.
You know I don't.
Once you put yourself out as a public figure, so what do you expect? One, you are a role model. So if you are my role model, I'm flowing it up, and I don't understand something.
No, but I'm not responsible for your life. I don't understand.
I am coming. So that's the woman know that she's a public figure. So that's why she came out, because she know what she could have lose. Because now you will still be her fan or whatever, because you heard her own side of the story.
But being
I would still be her fan even if I didn't know everything, because I know I don't
I mean, based on the comment.
That is you.
Wait.
But you have the thing is that you check the percentage.
Hey, Cletus. Hey, brother, listen, brother. Statistics, listen, brother.
All right, with the comments the lady made, the fan or whatsoever made, it didn't look as if this person liked her. It sounded pure hatred. You know, you could tell how much the person detests her for no apparent reason. And you know, we have people like that. People don't like you no matter what you do. You understand? I mean, this person has posted a very beautiful picture. You could have commented on a lot of things. But why do you look past that and talk about her personal stuff with? Well, how is that your business? You know, how is that your business? Like, I go into my room, have an affair with my husband. How is that your business?
You know why it's my business?
Why?
Because they're public figure.
No, you see, I have to know that, but like, see, you're a public. I understand
Because
what
you're
you're
public
saying.
figure.
So once you put yourself out there,
You
right,
put yourself out there.
it doesn't mean that you owe everybody an explanation to every single thing.
Exactly.
Maybe, like, you've put yourself out there, right? So you can't prevent the fact that people will be coming at you with certain questions and all of that. But it doesn't mean you're supposed to expose yourself. You're only a public figure in the direction of your career or work. So that is all you are supposed to be talking about or doing, right?
Yeah.
It's not about your personal life. It's not.
So, but the picture she's talking about wasn't where, if it is an actress, it wasn't where she was shooting a movie.
It was her son.
It was a picture with a baby, somebody's baby or whatever that they posted.
No, it was just her standing there taking with a picture. Like, she had just taken a nice picture and posted it on Instagram.
And people were saying, why don't she have a child?
Lady,
What's here?
yeah, commented and insulted her.
Yeah, and
I don't understand.
And with all these insults, right, she wasn't obliged to tell anybody anything. With all these
Exactly.
insults
But
and
you know, you
castigations,
see-
do you know what she could have ended up doing to herself just because you
Yes.
people have an opinion on her life? What if she was going through something? She could have gone to kill herself or something just because you are so interested in she not having a
People are
child.
dealing with a lot of things. People are dealing with so much.
Just
things.
leave people alone.
If I give you $10 million not to have a child, can you?
To not have a child.
Yeah, entirely.
So I should
Don't have
just,
it. Yeah, just give
yes, I'll take your money. But I'm not doing it because I need your money.
No, I'm saying, let's say you are being offered
Yeah.
$10 million not to have a child.
So if I really do want a child, obviously I won't accept them. But I already don't. If I already
you
don't
want to have a
want
child?
I can just take
So
it.
you want to have a child?
But right now I'm not sure. But at the beginning I said
Yeah,
right now I'm
she's
not
not
sure.
sure.
But I'm
She's
open
not
to
sure.
changing my
Yeah,
mind
she's not
later
sure
on.
if
But
she
it's not
wants
the
to.
money that's going to change my mind
Mind
or
or not.
not. And that shouldn't. It shouldn't be conditional.
No, do
like
you know why I say so? You know, because you are emphasizing on the money. You
Money?
getting your money,
Money?
building this, and you can use your money to help others.
Okay, I
That's
didn't
weird.
really talk about money, did I?
No, she said, people have to work on themselves.
People need to work on themselves because you see, we
also-
said okay. No, you see, we said that having a child is a very big responsibility. Now you are saying that's a necessity, right? People in themselves sometimes they can't even manage their own selves.
Exactly.
You meet somebody and they're such a mess, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna have to take a break. Hey, guys, you don't know if you want to be a part of our conversation. You don't know what to do already. Just use the hashtag XCAVE and just tell us what you think. Do you want to have kids? Zane, soon come back.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition.
Hey Jack, information we are see, and the way information they. That be why you for join me on MX24. See, wherever the topics they, the stories they on social media, we are going to comb through the annals of the internet. We could disintegrate all the topical issues on social media. You see, when it comes to social media, you know, cause you're short, you know how we do it, right? So yes, join the conversation because you know what, it is about to go down.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I'm Jason LA, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Welcome back, guys. You don't know if you, I always tell you, if you want to be a part of our conversation, just use the hashtag XCAVE. And you don't know we're shooting at Jamrock. Zane Jamrock is a Jamaican restaurant, the premier Jamaican restaurant in West Africa. So if you want to taste of some Jamaican culture, come to Jamrock. Zane, and we have some jerk festival this week. Check our page. See me? Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're back with our conversation. Zane, we know we have some strong opinions on the show right now. You understand? We know so the thing eating, everybody drink some juice before we come.
Yeah, we're good.
Everybody all right?
Yeah.
Tempers are cool.
Yeah.
Usa. All right, let's go. Let's start. So, Cletus, what were you saying again? Who was talking before we show ended?
I think I ended.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was you.
Yeah.
It was you. Let's go. Let's continue from you.
So, what was I saying?
No, I think we are talking on the issue about offering you money, and
Yes.
you were saying.
Okay,
I like how Cletus kept it because I really
Yeah.
wanted to continue that conversation.
And then I was saying that you see, like you meet some people, and then they can't even manage their own selves. You see, so like you're pressuring people that they should give birth, they should have children, they should have children. But in the same way you're asking them to have children, you would want them to have children and raise them right.
Yeah.
Right? But the person themselves doesn't have the capacity to even take care of their own self. So don't you think that they should at least be given the opportunity to get to a certain point where they have developed themselves fully before they give birth to somebody? Right?
That's true. That's true.
There's some people that don't have the capacity to do that at all.
Yeah.
So
Right?
Cletus,
Then so they
No,
shouldn't be
I think
Don't
my
you think-
sister.
hold on.
No, I think my sister is deviating from the
No. Hold on. Let me ask
That's
you.
entirely
the main
different point
topic.
I'm making.
the main topic is.
Cletus.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't you think there are some people that should not have kids?
No.
You don't think that there's
No.
anybody like that?
No. If anybody being delivered or being given birth by a woman, okay, it's your responsibility to give back. So
To like
the wife.
to the world,
And that should be through
society.
kids.
I am coming. I am coming. You came to this world for what?
I don't know.
I mean, we all have different assignments.
No. Your number one assignment is to
Procreate.
Thank
As a
you.
human being.
Or being
That
That's
was-
not the ultimate
No, that
purpose of a human
no,
being.
that
We all have
was.
difference. You know, some
No,
people are
no,
just.
but the thing is that's wrong. That's the thing. Now we are on this show.
Yeah.
Our primary objective here in
Yeah.
this premise, in this studio, is to discuss this issue, right?
Yes.
And then we have to attend to this issue. So any other thing comes is a secondary matter.
Okay.
So once you are on this earth, your number one duty is to bear a child to produce.
Who said that?
God said that.
No, but
God said that.
in the book, I don't think he said it's your number one.
In the book
God said that out of his mouth.
In the book of Genesis,
Your number
in the
one.
book of Genesis, it said, "Go unto the world and multiply."
But he
No,
didn't say it's your number one.
Hold on. God was talking to Adam and Eve. He wasn't talking to me.
No,
He wasn't talking
we
to
are
me.
the
He wasn't talking to me.
offspring of Adam and Eve. Whatever that was said to Adam and Eve was said to us. It's an inheritance.
And even if that is the case,
It's an inheritance. So anything God speaks to them, God is still saying the same thing to us.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, look, listen,
And He said to us, "Go and the what? Multiply."
Multiply.
All right, hold on.
And if anything happens along the line, go back to and consult God. If there's a problem, go. And that is why in the case of Abraham, when the wife kept long from getting giving birth, he went and seek God because he tell God, "Charlie, also my grandpa, he said, make I come do what? Produce. Now give me a child."
Hold on, Charge. Hold on, Charge.
No, listen, she didn't.
Yeah. Let's see what Bridget has. Bridget has been boiling over there. Come, Bridget. Woosah, deep breath. Deep breath.
Okay,
All right,
so
go on.
it wasn't something that she went to God and like it wasn't like, "God, give me a child because I need to have a child."
Do you remember?
Hold on, hey, Cletus, let her finish.
It wasn't mandatory. It wasn't something that it's like, "God, you need to give it to me." It's like, "God, you have to, because I'm here, so you have to give it to me." No, that wasn't
It
the
was.
case.
Go and read your Bible.
Really?
read your Bible.
Okay, God, I need child. Like I need a child. It's mandatory. I came to this world.
Yeah, you will challenge God on that note anywhere.
Listen, I mean,
that's why God said, "Remember me, my word."
No, I know. Listen, I don't disagree with you on that, saying that God needs us to have kids. I mean, He said in His word that we should go on and multiply and fulfill the earth. You understand? And I
That is
agree.
the number one priority.
Yeah, well, that thing. Listen, but God not say that it's you should. Like, I mean, we all have different assignments on earth. Some people are
Your
here.
first assignment is that. That's your first assignment.
I like that.
Your first assignment is that.
No,
It's your first assignment.
No, that
No,
is not
so-
the case. I mean, there's this woman in the Bible. I mean, her responsibility on earth was just to pray, to intercede for God. And this one was in the temple, crying, praying day and night, just to see the Messiah. And that was her assignment. You understand? So we all have different assignments. It doesn't matter.
Which one was that? So I can read about him.
I'll give it to you. But I mean, it just came up. But then I'm just trying to let you know that it's not something that you should. It should be something that if you don't have a child, you are not.
You know?
You don't
Let her
feel
finish, let her
important.
finish.
You don't feel worth it. That is not the case. You understand? People are doing mighty things. People are impacting lives. Impactation is one thing that I believe that as
You are impacting the life that you don't produce. You are impacting the life that you did not
Because other
produce.
people are not doing it for you.
You did not produce produce a life, and they are impacting a life which you didn't produce.
And I'm saying that. So what if I have health issues and I can't produce?
So then,
You're now coming in that same thing.
All right, hold on. All right,
with the
Cletus.
case.
Yes.
But you like the case that you are fit.
Cletus.
Yes, you are
But you will
fit.
say,
You are
"I
fit.
can't."
You are
don't
fit.
want.
Cletus.
Listen, you are fit. And
Hold on. Bridget. Woosah. Cletus, let me ask you something. So you said your first assignment is to come here and produce.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about the people? The people who have health issues, what are their
Yes.
first assignments?
Good.
What's their first assignment?
Good.
Yes.
That's a good question.
It's a very good
let me answer you.
Yes.
When they give you an assignment, it's either if you failed assignment or you failed assignment.
Okay.
And when you failed assignment, you have no any reason or any excuse to give.
No.
So
what
which
I'm-
means if you have a health issue even in the first place, you failed your assignment.
so then now what
They
is their
failed
The
the assignment.
Do you know why? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the health issue. Let's talk about the health issue. The health issue. Who give you the health issue? How did that health issue come?
I don't know,
Who
my
caused
brother.
that health issue? Did you have the power to do what? To cancel that health issue? Of which God have given you the power
Yes.
to deal with that health issue.
Yes, I agree with you.
So if you fail to deal that health issue that you think you are having, which means you have failed your assignment. Because do you know why? I'm coming.
Is to give birth.
Come on. Let me give you an example. Relax. Let's take it from Abraham.
From Abraham.
Let's come from Abraham.
That was a Bible card.
The wife of Abraham, after many years, what was even the man has has all the money. He was one of the richest guy during that time, but the child wasn't coming. He said, something is wrong somewhere. Yes. If you are a man, you don't have money, you can go to bed and wake up and still go to your work. Normal. But when you are a man, you don't have a child, you can't sleep. That's the fact. When you are a man,
I know people
when you have a man, when you are a man, let me give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, please. Then you move from Abraham. You talk about Isaac. You talk about the mother of Samuel. He was a first wife. Then the husband, because she couldn't give birth, married another woman. And that woman bare about 9 children to the husband. But yet, this woman can't rest. He can't sleep. You have to go to the church and sleep in the church
and
fast.
pray. Yeah.
That was the sickness. That was a problem inside her. But she made a time to fight that problem, to go to God and speak to God and tell God, you have assigned me to come and fulfill my obligation to have a child. So give me a child.
Okay, I have a question.
Whoa, time on. Jesus, drink some juice to me.
I have a question for you. So you see there's some diseases that can be passed on to children, right?
Yeah.
So people like that, you said it's still their assignment to give birth to people, right? But then there's some diseases when you pass on to a kid, they're really going to struggle with
Did you born with that disease?
Oh,
Were you born with that disease?
Please relax for me. But then there's some, when the children are born with that disease, right, they will struggle for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So should you still end up giving birth to somebody just because you?
Why can't you deal with that disease before the child comes?
Oh, so you should deal with it. So everybody who has some disease. What about diseases that don't have cures yet?
Who says so? Who says so?
What if you can't afford?
Who said that was this disease? Use your tongue. Talk to God. And that disease was created, and you have the power to stop that disease with your tongue.
You think people can pray away a disease?
Yeah,
you talk to the disease, there is an object, they hear you.
People are able to cure disease. What about people who can't?
Yeah, you speak to that disease,
I
you
agree
go.
with you. I mean, the Bible says the lack of knowledge, my people perish. So I agree with you on that.
A lack of what make people
lack
perish?
of knowledge, my people perish. That I feel that as everybody has the power to change everything you want to change about yourself.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Regardless, health-wise, whatever that is, except that you want, there's a choice. You don't want to change it about yourself for whatever reason, you understand, of which you don't have to explain to anybody. In the case of we talking about not having kids. So if it's my choice that I don't want to have kids, and if it has no relation to me not having any health issue, I still don't have to explain to anybody. It's my choice. You understand? But coming to the fact that you're saying that we can change whatever, if you have health issues,
But
you can
you also
still
agree
change
with
it.
that what's called a wrong choice.
I mean, there's a wrong choice. And so you'll be accountable to God.
What is
I'm
that?
not accountable
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, they're not accountable to you. Very good point. That's
Yes.
a very good. They're not accountable.
I'm not accountable to you,
But
the
you're
man.
accountable to God.
Yes,
So leave them to be accountable to God
Exactly.
and just also mind your business.
Business. That's
Now, how will you feel when you wake up one morning and you see a friend of yours as a man inserting his manwood in a tree?
Oh, that's his business.
So how will you feel? So how will you feel being a brother or a sister to that person?
Well,
So
I think
so when you think about that, think about your people. It is called selfish. Don't make a decision that is so selfish that it will affect your own people.
Okay,
There's a decision that we will make as a woman. There was this proverb. It says that a madman who is dancing in a market will not feel the shame, but in his family.
Okay.
When a madman is dancing naked in a place where he don't feel the shame, but his family felt the shame. So when you are making a certain
That's not their
decision,
business. That's his family
when you
business.
are taking a certain decision, don't be selfish.
Yeah.
Think about your mother. Think about your father,
And
your
I
siblings,
feel-
your community.
All right.
I have two things. I have something to say.
All right,
Can
hold
I-
on. She was
can I-
finished. Let her finish. Eh?
So you see,
quick, guys, we're running out of time.
speaking about selfish decisions, right? He's saying it's selfish if you decide not to give birth to somebody.
Yeah.
But isn't it also selfish when people say, "Oh, I want to give birth because babies are so pretty"?
No, it's not selfish.
So babies are just beautiful for you. That's why you want to give birth.
Yeah.
Babies are only beautiful for like how many years? After that, they are not
They're
beautiful
nice again.
anymore. So if that's the only reason you are
they're
giving birth to a
beautiful
child, except the child is going to come on earth, suffers through so many things. See how bad the world is. They're going to suffer through, oh my God, am I gay? Am I straight? Oh my God, somebody is going to kill me. I'm born in this country where they are bombing people every day. Am I Christian? There's so many things that they will be struggling with. And you just give birth to them because they look
That's
beautiful.
what makes you a woman.
And that's what makes you fine.
That's what makes you a woman.
No, and it's also selfish if you say you want to give birth to children because you want company. You want company, so you are giving birth to a child.
No.
You had the choice to bring the person, but they didn't have a choice to be born.
Precisely.
But you want company. That's
But
why
it
the
was
child
a- it
exists.
was a-
There are some people who are living on
Hey,
earth. They
hold
don't
on.
even want to be here.
Hey, guys.
Okay.
It's unfair.
Hey, I love this show. I love this episode. I really love it. But guys, we're all out of time. Zane,
We could talk about this for so long.
I just-
I'm not done talking. I'm not done
I
talking.
know. We have to have a part 2. Can we do a part 2?
Very
All right,
much.
we have to do a part 2. Same panel. Zane, you're the producer. So now, guys, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
Deep breathing,
Like,
deep
I'm not done.
I'm not done.
Deep breathing. Guys, remember to continue our discussion using the hashtag XCAVE. And let us know what you think, Zane, guys. Yeah, guys, this was a heated show, Zane. Hola, hey, it done.
I just want to remind you and everyone that I'm premiering my movie this Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, this Saturday.
Yeah.
This Saturday.
Preparing.
We're gonna watch.
Premiering his movie, so check that out.
Yeah.
Zane, guys, you don't know this fly shirt. Make me look like a fine boy. Zane came from Odina Couture. You should look up Odina Couture on Instagram. You should follow them, guys. Listen, they have the nicest threads. Zane, guys, thank you guys for coming.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I really enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
Zane.
Thank you.
Remember, guys, Jamrock is still here, so come through to Jamrock. We're having a jerk festival this weekend. It's in a reggae night. We're going to have some artists perform. Listen, it's going to be very big. You'll never see anything like this again. Zane, anyway, guys, this is XCAVE. Big up Ziggy. Ziggy, big up yourself. This is XCAVE. My name is Kevoy. Big up yourself. Lickavoy.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition.
Hey Jack, information we and the way information day, that be why you for join me on MX24. See, wherever the topics day, the stories day on social media, we are going to comb through the annals of the internet. We will disintegrate all the topical issues on social media. You see, when it comes to social media, you know how we do it, right? So yes, join the conversation because you know what, it is about to go down.